Hello everybody, welcome to another new Let's Play of Star Trek The Next Generation, Birth of the Federation. We are gonna be Klingons, and we are gonna win. Let's do this.
Configure game parameters.
We have two early, irregular, large size, hard difficulty, many minor races of random events. Victory conditions: domination, tactical combat, as always, manual.
Select galactic power to control.
Alright, let's go for the Klingon Empire. You head to the bottom right. First thing we do is explore the nearby systems, those that we can reach without any creation of outposts, and also without expanding our research on propulsion to extend our range. We're gonna go in with our scout and our armed colony ship, both engaged.
Our warriors will engage the enemy.
This is in case we encounter one of those couple of races, minor races, who automatically, most of the time, give up and wants to join you as long as you have ships on engage. Actually, you go down and you go up. As for the production of Kronos, first goal is of course to reach maximum population. So I'm not going to touch the food production. I am though going to reduce the energy consumption. We don't need that. Place the points in research. Shipbuilding, going automatically for, not automatically, going immediately for colony ship. And let's see how this goes. That was quick. Saltok, yeah, one command ship. So this is definitely a minor race. No idea who it is though. A Packlet. Alright, tell you what, I don't think they can take us. Let's go for a hail.
On my honor.
Good.
What a pity. The battle would have been glorious.
An alien culture has been encountered.
Beneath their soft exterior, the Bajorans have strong hearts. They can be an inspiration to our people.
That's a very strange Packlet looking Bajoran. Oh no, Bajoran looking Packlet.
An alien culture has been encountered.
The Packlids are weak fools with a talent for stealing alien technology. They are dangerous only to other fools.
Alright, that's good, that's good. That's good, we encounter two minor races. The Packlets could be useful, friendly ones, but Jorans not immediately. So let's go for this immediately. To initiate trade, hopefully. Although I have no idea where they are yet. We found the Packlet system right next to us. Not surprised, of course.
We have news from our diplomats.
And the Packlets accept the friendship. That's very good news. That's gonna be very helpful in establishing our economy. Saltok system is better for colonization, so that's where we're going to colonize first. Unless we find something else soon. Our next colony ship is ready, sending it to Tarkhanen for quick expansion, of course. Gonna keep producing armed colony ships? No, we have to build an armed force. So first destroyer on queue. On queue? In queue. We found another system with dilithium. Not a good system, but it is relatively close by. So it is one of the systems we have to eventually capture no matter what. Our first destroyer, our first true warship is ready. Of course it's just a destroyer, but it will have to do for now. At the same time, gonna change levels here since we have reached maximum population in Kronos. We have 4 extra population we can use. I'm gonna split them between production and research. Before I do that, okay, this is definitely a system we need to expand to. I mean, it's not too big, but it is big enough to take it. And we have an unknown ship to the northwest, east, sorry. It appears to be probably a Cardassian ship. So let's stay out of that area. I don't want any contact early on with any major races. So as my plan for Kronos production, we need to expand to Klavdia, but we need to do that unfortunately with creation of an outpost. And I say unfortunately because that's gonna take more time. So going for the transport, then a colony ship, then a destroyer, and then gonna change to production of factories and research stations. Didn't take long. First encounter with the Cardassians at Omicron. It's over there, right next to where we first detected them. The problem is that the Cardassian ships are very well armored. It won't be easy to destroy it, especially since I have a green crew. I'm gonna open hailing frequencies, even though that doesn't feel right. But attacking will be suicidal at this point.
Yes, sir.
They are running away, so win-win.
Our enemies are running in fear. They were afraid to die in battle.
An alien culture has been encountered.
Greetings from the Cardassian Union. We look forward to diplomatic contact with your people. In the meantime, however, we insist that you avoid our space and recognize our territorial sovereignty.
My favorite race in the game. Alright, it looks like they were able to move there. Doesn't mean that it is within their range, but most likely it is. So my guess is they are located around there, which is quite close, unfortunately. Alright. Oh, yeah, another dilithium system. Another not really good system, but we have to take it. Especially now that the Cardassians are nearby. Our first assault transport is ready. I'm gonna quickly move it north. Over there, which building an outpost will allow us to hopefully colonize all those systems. Looks like we have detected another enemy vessel from an unknown force. Vulcan ships. Okay, that's both good and bad. Good if we manage to take them on our side, because they have very good ships for early on, plus of course they have very good bonus for research if they join you. We're now ready to colonize our first system outside our original home system. And so we shall do, or something. Saltok, it is.
System will be colonized.
It looks like this is gonna be a good area to expand after this one. Plenty of systems, plus the Vulcans nearby. First international news. The Cardassians signed a non-aggression treaty with the Romulans. That's very interesting for two reasons. First,
Terraforming completed.
because it means obviously the Romulans are now on friendlier terms with the Cardassians, which is very bad. And second, it means that the Romulans are not that far away, which is also bad. We're now ready to colonize our second system, Tarkanan. Nothing special, but better than nothing.
system will be colonized. Outpost constructed.
Our first outpost is ready at W12, and our colony ship is ready to move. We are heading for Omicron first. If we take it, colonize it, we should be able to expand quickly thanks to the outpost too, our influence to the next system. At the very least Angel 1, although possibly also Clavia. Our production in Kronos is doing okay. We've finished our second destroyer. We expanded a little bit our factories. Now we're expanding our research buildings. We don't technically need the intelligence points yet, but cannot do anything else with the population right now, so I'm gonna leave it there. My plan is to keep expanding this system. So after finishing the Hall of Learning, I'm gonna go for another destroyer first, a colony ship, and then another factory. You have to keep balance between your expansion and your development. And never ever forget, you have to have a fleet of warships as soon as possible, without affecting too much the other things I mentioned. We've finished exploring the southern part of the map, near our empire I mean, and unfortunately there's nothing there. It would be good to have a good system there, away from any potential threats, but that's not the case. Yes, there is a wormhole there we could explore, but since there is a very good chance the wormhole will lead to the destruction of our ship, I'm not going to waste time and resources to do so. Besides, even if we find something good on the other side, we can't really take advantage of it yet. I'm gonna leave it for a little bit later.
Terraforming completed. We have news from our diplomats.
Alright, it looks like the Packlets are warming in the potential of joining us eventually. I'll definitely accept the affiliation, it's stupid not to.
Treaty will be accepted.
As for the Bajorans, our relationship is not going either way. The good thing is, they don't want too much money for improving our relations. My economy is doing okay, but not good enough to start bribing them. And also, of course, I don't have the military capacity right now to invade them, so that's out of the question. What I'm gonna do is wait a few more turns to have a good balance, and then start bribing them aggressively to take them on my side, at least enough to start trading with them. After that, trading will mostly take care of things.
An alien culture has been encountered.
The Chalnoth are primitive, but their hearts are strong and their weapons are impressive.
Now this is an interesting encounter. The Chalnoth are definitely one of the more loyal minor races. And it looks like their system is not that bad either. Approaching 300 population, that's gonna be a good base for any future operations in the area, especially since we know the Cardassians are not that far away. Now, what I also know, because we encountered the Cardassians, we first detected the Cardassians over this sector, that they definitely have some relations with the Cardassians. You have to be careful with that. Also, because I am approaching its Cardassian territory, I'm gonna go on avoid.
Combat will be avoided.
Because I don't want any combat. Not with one scout. my other colony ship is ready, so I'm gonna send it to Clavdia or Angel 1. Actually, tell you what, I'm gonna send it to Omicron, finish the terraforming of this system, colonize it, see what happens if we take control of either of those sectors, and the one we don't, I'm gonna colonize. I'm gonna go to terraform first and then colonize. If neither of them gets under my influence, then I'll go for Clavdia, which will allow me to get influence over the Angel 1 sector. Alright, as you can see, the Chalnoth definitely have contact with the Cardassians, but we knew that. But they are neutral. That's because the Chalnoth are a bit difficult in their friendships. At 1064 they are not the most cheap to influence, but they're not as expensive as other races. So they are definitely one to look out for. Now, should I focus on them or the Bajorans? I don't know. My hunch says the Chalnoth, because if we take over the Chalnoth, that will stop the Cardassians from moving south, where the Bajorans are really not under any threat of contacting anyone else, at this point at least. So my first consideration will be the Chalnoth. As soon as I reach perhaps around 4,000, I'll start trying to bribe them. And it looks like indeed the Cardassians are here. I don't know if this is one of their home systems, but unlikely.
We have news from our diplomats.
Speaking of Cardassians, the Cardassians issue a demand. Obviously I'm gonna say no to this.
Treaty will be rejected.
This, I believe, is done more to make me think they are going to be very unfriendly if I don't do what they say. But they are barking under the wrong tree, or whatever the expression is. In fact,
Our warriors will engage the enemy.
I'm pretty sure there's no enemy ships there, so that's why I'm putting on engage and over their system. But that will send them a message that I really am not good at accepting blackmails or threats. Because of our encounter with the Cardassians, I'm gonna put 2 points into intelligence, security, and leave it at that for now. I don't want to not have enough security, especially when my neighbor is the Cardassians. So that unfortunately is gonna slow me down research and production wise. But you know, you have to do this. Looks like the system is indeed not one of the core systems of the Cardassians. And okay, it's not a terrible system, but definitely not a good one either. Unfortunately, it is under the influence of the Cardassians. What I don't know if the outpost is the thing that spreads Cardassian influence here, or if this system is actually colonized. Considering we encounter the Cardassians relatively soon, or relatively early in the game, there is a possibility that this system is Cardassia. I was gonna say Cardassia Prime for some reason. But I cannot reach it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now we can colonize the Omicron system and see what happens to the neighboring systems.
System will be colonized.
At last, more breathing room.
And you took control of both sectors, both Claudia and Angel 1. That's very good. So my plan now is, I have another colony ship here, which helped quickly terraforming the last planet. I'm gonna send it to Secarus, as that is definitely not under my influence. It's not a bad system at all. So yeah, let's colonize that. And you have some time to colonize these two systems, as the Cardassians cannot do so right now, unless you go to war. Alright, interesting news. The non-aggression treaty between the Romulans and the Cardassians has expired. Now let's see if they actually do something about it or not. Indeed, after a couple of turns, the Romulans signed a new non-aggression treaty with the Cardassians. Huh. Okay, that's bad. We lost some research, and we know there's only one possible source for this attack. That is, of course, the Cardassians, as the minor races do not commit acts of espionage or sabotage. Okay.
Our intelligence officers have news.
As I said, you have to put resources into security as soon as you have encountered a major race. I have also built a new scout, which I'm gonna send through the wormhole.
Combat will be avoided.
At the same time, actually, you know what? Let's change that a bit. Let's not. This scout will go to the wormhole, and this scout will go that way. See if we can detect and encounter any minor races. Basically, I'm thinking of the Vulcans, of course. Okay, we have definitely went over the 4,000 credits balance. So let's see what's going on with the Chalnoth, and the Bajorans, and the Paklets. The Paklets are worshipful, that's good. Unfortunately, they have not developed their system fully yet, so yeah, but it will happen, it will happen. I'll definitely, excuse me, I'll definitely approach the Chalnoth now. Starting with a few gifts till we get at least a neutral balance in our relations, and then I'm gonna start proposing friendship with the appropriate bribe. Our scout is ready to go through the wormhole. First time I'm gonna try this in this session, this game. Alright, good luck to the very brave crew.
Task force will enter wormhole.
Breakthrough in energy, that's fantastic news. We need as much research as possible.
Terraforming completed.
Alright, three good news. Terraforming, good. Destroy building corners, good. We need to keep building ships, warships. And our ship was not destroyed. The ship that went through the wormhole. Well, let's have a quick look on the large map. And it is very far away. This looks like a Federation outpost. Troop transport, two troop transport of the Federation. Fantastic. The problem now is, they're gonna build the outpost. There is a good chance that will take control. That will allow them to take control of the wormhole. I don't have any transport ships ready. Let's have a look. Alright, cancel that. Yeah, buy this.
Purchase acknowledged.
Gonna hide production of the transport. Have to get very lucky. There's no way I'm gonna reach this sector through the wormhole before they finish production of the outpost. There's no way. But there is a chance that they will not have enough influence to take over this sector. If they don't, then I'll build an outpost there. Now, if I manage to do that, that will give me a tremendous advantage in any future war with the Federation. Or anyone else actually in the area. Okay, I just noticed you have a problem here. We cannot reach the wormhole with my transport because it's out of range. Alright, tell you what, 97%, 83%. Gonna take one, so colonize it. Alright, I have to change that. I believe this one is the small one, so cancel that.
Combat will be avoided.
Yes. Colonize the system.
System will be colonized.
And next turn this will be ours too. Terraformed, I mean. We're gonna have some extra energy production. And see how that goes. In the meantime, let's keep moving.
Terraforming completed.
Alright, Sakaros is ready. Let's see. What can you do here? Can get wind turbines for 200 and military shipyard for another 500. This is gonna slow me down in my attempt to influence the Chalnoth, but we have to do this.
Purchase acknowledged.
Well, okay, technically don't have to do this, but I do want to do this, so that's the same thing. Okay, also just noticed, good news. The outpost appears to be ready. But... oh no, damn it. While for some reason the graphics don't show it as a Federation claimed sector, unfortunately, as you can see on the top of the screen, it says Federation sector. So they took over it. What I'm gonna do now is get out and come back in.
Task force will enter wormhole.
That might refresh the whole thing, although I think the reason why it doesn't show is because you technically don't have contact with the Federation. You don't know that they exist and all that. Still, I'm gonna continue with my plan just in case something goes wrong on their side.
Purchase acknowledged.
Perhaps they lose the outpost or whatever. I do wonder though, is the game going to allow me to build an outpost if I don't have contact with the Federation at that time? No, I never tried it before, so tell you what, cancel this.
Combat will be avoided.
And stay there. Let's wait and see what happens. Now, good news is the Bucklets want to join us. They're not fully developed yet. And they don't have any contact with anyone else. So I'm gonna say no for now.
Treaty will be rejected.
I'd rather wait for them to be fully developed and get some good ready buildings.
An alien culture has been encountered.
The Malkorians wish to remain isolated from alien contact. Cowards!
Alright, I found the Malkorians. Over there. Not the most trusting or trusted races. But they have a good system here. Let's have a quick look at our relations with them. and with anyone else. They don't have contact with any major races yet. That's good. Also, let's check my transport. Right. Tell you what, let's save first. The game does not allow me to build an outpost, so yeah, I cannot bypass it. Never tried it before, at least that I remember. So that project is now cancelled.
Task Force will enter wormhole.
In that case, I have no reason to send a scout or anything else and try to make contact with the Federation. Absolutely zero. I am though gonna do two things. First, create an outpost on this side of the wormhole, just in case. And second, I'm gonna try to start bribing again the Chalnoth.
We have news from our diplomats.
Looks like, yeah, the Cardassians want something again.
Treaty will be rejected.
They are going to pay for this. Alright, let's upgrade our system here. First time I'm doing that. And some basic replicators to get extra food and hopefully get a population out of food production.
Terraforming completed. We have news from our diplomats.
Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, the numbers you have here are out of date, apart from the system health and minor race info. So what I do know for certain is they do not have any minor race under their control, and that they have 4 systems. Okay. So they are not most likely more powerful than we are. Let's see what they are offering. I like the money. However, if I accept this offer, the morale in my systems will suffer. It's at content right now, and I don't want it to get worse. At the same time, I don't want war right now either. We are already at a hostile relationship, which is a bit weird. I mean, we're not at war, and we haven't fought a single battle. Tempting. If this was like 50 turns or 100 turns, perhaps I would accept it, but for 25 turns, the hit to morale would make it it doesn't make it profitable in the long run.
Treaty will be rejected.
And we discovered Cerebus, or Cerebus. 135 plus 80. Interesting. It's not a bad system. I mean, it's not great either, but, you know, it's a good system to have on the edge of my empire. Of course, you cannot reach it right now. But nothing that an outpost cannot solve, like over there. Alright, I'm gonna move the scout away from there. I'm gonna go and reach the other scout. Let's move over there. The outpost should be a good defense for now. And, I mean, most likely they're not going to go through it, but just in case. I feel safer if we have an outpost than if we don't. Breakthrough in biotech, that's very good, mostly for the aquaculture center. Alright, we can definitely take one population out of food production. I'm gonna place it on Intel, have at least 3 on each system. For now. Later on I'm gonna reduce the ones in Kronos, but that will take some time. Well, I'm pretty sure it is the Cardassians.
We have news from our diplomats.
The Packlets are offering membership again. Let's have a look. Nope, they are not ready yet. I mean, they are ready, but I'm not ready to take them because I want the better production. The free better production.
Treaty will be rejected.
By the way, I just thought about this. I guess Packlets will provide some defense here in case someone goes through the wormhole. Breakthrough in computer? Good, good. My relationship with the channels is not improving because I don't have enough money to keep pouring in. I'm gonna try to go directly for friendship with money. Chances are they'll say no, but let's try it.
Terraforming completed. We have news from our diplomats.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised. I'm gonna try again with more money when I have them.
We have news from our diplomats.
Another offer from the Cardassians. Alright, let's have a look. 100 turns. 675. This is a much better offer. Even though of course the money remains the same, any hit to the morale is manageable over 100 turns. Now of course, what am I gonna gain out of this? That's a good question. Nothing, because they cannot reach me. They don't have the military capacity to attack me. The only thing that I'm gonna get out of this is by improving my relationship with them, it will make it unlikely they'll go to war with me. So that will give me time to expand to the other side over there. It is tempting. I'm gonna soon colonize these two systems, which will provide a small boost to morale. And gonna get this relatively soon. I need construction, propulsion and weapons 3. We're getting there. Which will improve morale. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Half of me doesn't want to. All I can think of is that sentence that the Klingons reply with sometimes when you offer them peace treaty, and they say, if we fight, we fight, or something like that. I really don't see the point. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Treaty will be rejected.
Breakthrough in propulsion too. Good.
We have news from our diplomats.
And the Packlets offer again. Let me check. First of all, we now colonize the Angel 1. We're gonna have eventually access to another dilithium source. Very good. The Packlet system is still not ready. And the outpost is being constructed here, which will let me to colonize Kerebus and expand, of course. Not bad. And now the Cardassians want something. No.
Treaty will be rejected.
The outpost here will definitely allow me to colonize Kerebus. Well, let's have a look what's going on there too.
An alien culture has been encountered.
The Binars have advanced computers, but poor defenses.
To encounter Binars, our first cyborgs. Breakthrough in construction, that's very good. Not a bad system. Not a bad system. Are they in relationship with anyone? What? Oh, they are aware of the Ferengi. Wait, what? Oh, with the Cardassians they are friendly. For some reason, because many times I play with the Cardassians, I got confused there. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I wonder who this is. Behind this, I mean.
Our intelligence officers have news.
Our first full fleet of warships is ready. Excellent. And I think I'm gonna stop here for now. Next time we're gonna find out how the Xalnoth will reply to my offer, and of course continue my expansion and possibly war with anyone else, including this unknown ship. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.